Hello, everybody, and welcome back to pod.c, the famous internet talk show slash studying show slash politics fun program. Whoa, I think it's snowing. It's actually kind of crazy. Wish I could show it snowing, but I don't think I can. Um, anyways, I hope you liked the intro. I worked very hard on it. Mm, Today, we're not only going to look at groups, I think we're going to look at some other stuff as well. But yeah, let's just start with groups. Why don't we? All right. So last time we were considering looking at the Soulov theorems. Soulov. Let's see. Let's just Google the guy to see who he was. And Ludwig. Okay, was a Norwegian mathematician. How do you say this? Soulov, I think. I think it's Soulov. But let's see. Let's see what we have. Exactly. Soulov. Soulov. Okay. Perfect. So we're looking at those Soulov theorems. And then we're also going to look at some other things. So let's get to those when we do. Right, so let G be a group and let P be a prime dividing the size of the group. A subgroup of G is called a Soulov P subgroup of G if its order is the highest P power dividing G. Let H be a P group acting on a finite set X, and X to the H be the set of points fixed by H, or XH be the set of points fixed by H, then X is congruent to XH mod P. In particular, we have H is congruent to the centralizer. Is it the center? Center, I think. Damn. What does that mean? It means by the orbit stabilizers theorem. Yeah, we skipped that, and that's currently like really a pain in the ass. But let's just get to those pseudo theorems, and we'll talk about the rest later. It says let G be a finite group and P be a prime if P to the R let's just make this. If P to the R divides the size of the group for some R greater or equal to 1, then G has a subgroup of order p to the r. So that means that all prime power orders are represented in the subgroup decomposition, for lack of a better term, of a finite group. By proposition 2.2.8, it suffices to prove the statement where p to the r, I guess this is supposed to be just one divides line. Dividing G is the highest power of P dividing the order of G. Because if G has a subgroup of order P to the R, then it also has subgroups of all possible lower orders, 1pp squared P to the R. So okay, what was 2.2.8? 2.2.8 was a group of order P to the N has normal subgroups of every possible order. Yeah, that's an important proposition because that actually makes this pseudo theorem a little bit less remarkable. It's still remarkable that every finite group does actually have the maximal prime power represented in the subgroup decomposition, but it's, when you get that filling from above of orders, then it's a little bit less impressive, but it's okay. Okay, so we may assume that G, the order of G, is equal to P to the R times M, with M not a multiple of P. Let X be the set of subsets of the group with the size of the subset being P to the R. Now we define a G action on the set X by sending the pair G comma A to GA, where A is a member of X. So the left coset. And then we say that now A is a member of X, and that means that A is some we can index, so we know the size of A. Size of A is P to the R, so we can index those elements. And then we let H be the stabilizer of A, that is, all of the G in G, such that A is, stabilized, is left as a set left invariant by G, little g. And now we say for any gi in A, the map H to HGI from H to A is injective because of the cancellation law. That's, what does that mean? I guess cancellation law. This map is injective. Well, yeah, because H is that which stabilizes A. So we can what does that mean? Just because of cancellation. Let's highlight that. And let's make that purple to say, what does that mean? And so the h through 1 is less than or equal to the order of A, or the size of A, which is p to the r. Mm-hmm. So in the equation, g through 1 equals g through h times h through 1, we know that g through 1 equals p to the rm, with p not a divisor of m, and h through 1 equals p to the k, with k sub k less than or equal to r. And that g through h is the number of elements in the orbit of A. Hence, it is enough to find one set A such that P doesn't divide the number of elements in its orbit, because then we can conclude for this particular A that the subgroup H equals stabilizer of A has order P to the R, and we are done. The number of elements in X is size of X equals P to the R M. Choose P to the R. Because of... Okay. That's... I have to look at this again. Let's put this here. Let's... Properties. This also. Purple. The converse of Lagrange's theorem is true for P groups. So P groups, that's just groups with prime order, with prime power order. So it's more like PP groups, but we call them P groups because I think PP would be better. It would be funnier. The subgroup U of upper unitriangular matrices in the group G equals GLNFP forms a Soulov P subgroup of G. That's unitriangular. Yeah, I see. Yeah, interesting stuff. A triangular matrix called unitriangle if all diagonal elements are 1. It is clear that this... Interesting stuff. Wow. Mm-hmm. It's actually really interesting, this stuff, but I need a break. How long have we been going for? 15 minutes! Oh my god! It just shows how much this fries your brain. Just really goes to show you how much your brain is fried. You know, I'm gonna... I am going to... I'm going to try and find the differential geometry notes. So man, need to do algebraic topology. Wow, that was a long time ago. Wow. I really did that a long time ago. Well, happens. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Analysis von Kurven und Flächen. Right, so I'm gonna switch the window thing. And we're gonna look at some stuff in German. So get ready for that. And it's gonna be in German. And if you don't speak German, well, sorry. I'm sorry. You'll just have to go do something else for the time being. But since nobody's watching this, it doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter at all. Here we go. Wow, 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 wow. So that's what we're gonna do. I guess. How do I do this? How do I do this? Do I make a break or do I? I guess I could just stop streaming. Or I can go to this screen and just Okay, well, see ya.
imaš malo vremena, ako hoćeš sad da se prošetaš, meni bi više možda odgovaralo ako ti hoćeš. Možemo se prošetamo jedno sad. Jesi spajio spad?
Pa sad sam